So now we are going to talk about tertiary treatment. Now secondary effluent, if it has to be used for domestic purpose, then it must be treated once again, and this treatment is known as tertiary treatment. It is not going to use any microbes for the purpose of treatment, purifying water. Here we are going to use physical and chemical processes. That's why you are going to say that it is a physico-chemical process. Now here we will be using zirconium. Zirconium helps in removal of salts. Chlorine gas, it is a good disinfectant. Ozone gas, UV rays, they also help in killing of pathogens. Perchlorate salts, they remove ions, and reverse osmosis is very well known to all of you. That is RO system. It helps in removal of ions. So all this leads to removal of turbidity, pathogens, pesticides like DDT, which leads to purification of water. River action plans, they were initiated by Ministry of Environment and Forest. Yes, two important plans, that is Ganga Action Plan and Yamuna Action Plan. They were initiated to save these important major rivers of country. Now, aim was to form several sewage treatment plants so that whatever water which is added, which is discharged into the rivers, that must be free of organic matter. Now, we are going to study use of microbes in production of biogas. Now, in the case of sewage treatment plant, mainly we have used aerobic heterotrophic organism for the process of decomposition. But you have to be very much clear about this, that microbes which are used for biogas production, they are basically anaerobic in nature. Yes, anaerobes, they are used here. Biogas is a combustible gas which mainly contains methane, and it is formed by anaerobic decomposition of organic matter. So, you must not forget this definition. Biogas is a mixture of gases, predominantly methane, produced by microbial activity and which may be used as fuel. Now we have to study what is the composition. For the first time, technique of biogas production, it was developed in India by the initiatives of IARI, that is Indian Agriculture Research Institute, and KVIC, that is Khadi and Village Industries Commission. So now we can see what is composition of biogas. It contains 50 to 70% methane. This is main gas which is present in the biogas. It is a combustible gas. Along with that, 30 to 40% of carbon dioxide, hydrogen, H2S and N2, they are present in 10% amount. Now, out of all these gases, you have to keep this in mind, that one which is combustible, that is methane, and these all, they are going to represent impurities. Now, microorganisms which are involved in the formation of biogas, these are methanogens. Methanogens, they form methane gas. Methanogens, they are anaerobic bacteria which acts on cellulosic material and produce large amount of carbon dioxide, H2 and methane gas. They produce large amount of methane along with carbon dioxide and H2. Now, these bacteria are collectively called methanogens, which they perform such type of decomposition, and one such common bacterium is methanobacterium. You know, methanogens represent group of archaebacteria. These are anaerobic bacteria which are involved in the formation of methane gas. Now, these bacteria are commonly found in anaerobic sludge. Sewage has good amount of anaerobic bacteria. Along with that, these bacteria, they are also present in cattle dung. Now, in cattle's stomach, that is rumen, these bacteria, they are present. Now, these bacteria, they digest cellulose. They help in digestion of cellulose. So, cattle dung is rich in It is rich in methanogens. Cattle dung is used for synthesis of biogas. So these bacteria are also present in rumen of cattle, where they help in breakdown of cellulose and play important role in the nutrition of cattle. The excreta of cattle, commonly called gobar, is rich in these bacteria. Dung can be used for generation of biogas because this biogas is mainly produced from gobar. That's why you also call biogas as gobar gas. So we can see what raw materials can be used for formation of biogas. In India, we mainly use gobar, that is cattle dung. Along with that, there can also be use of aquatic weeds, human waste, crop waste and forest waste. So all these raw materials, they are used for generation of biogas. It means biogas generation will use waste. Yes, usage of waste will be there for the production of biogas. So it means biogas production will consume waste. That's why you are going to say that biogas production is an eco-friendly method of production. So let's take up one question here. Technology of biogas production was developed in India mainly due to efforts of IARI, that is Indian Agricultural Research Institute, and KVIC, that is Khadi and Village Industries Commission. So the right answer is option number 3. Moving on to the next one. Mark the correct option with respect to composition of biogas. Very easy question based on rote learning. It has 50 to 70% H2. That's wrong. 30 to 40% carbon dioxide. That's right. 95% methane. Amount of methane ranges from 50 to 70%. 10% carbon monoxide. This is absent. So right answer for this question is option number 2. Now, in the next part of the lecture, I will be telling you complete methodology of biogas production.